guys, it's Austin Richard here once again for another LSU video. I am sorry for my absence last week. I went on vacation. Bad time to go on vacation, I know, with college football and actual NFL football as well. But we're back. And it's an interesting week to come back after that Tennessee loss. Did I think LSU was going to lose that game? Absolutely, right? Did I think they were going to lose the way they did? Heck to the no. But I think, and I think I never expected that because I didn't want to do what I'm doing right now and talk about a quarterback change at LSU. I made it short about it after the game, but I think it needs a longer video too, right? So, a lot of LSU fans are probably going to be calling for a quarterback change due to, what happened in the Auburn game and also in the Tennessee game, right? Because, you just see stats and you see the stats and then you see a few bad plays and you're like, oh my God, why are we playing Jaden Daniels when we have some of the best wide receivers out there and we're not getting the ball to him, right? That's your biggest, thing. Well, here's the thing about it. I don't think LSU needs a quarterback change, all right? And you can disagree with me, and if you disagree with me and give me the reason why I'm wrong, then I totally respect that opinion. But if you just say this is a bad take, then honestly, without, justification as why it's a bad take, then why even comment? But anyway, right? Why exactly do I think LSU does not need a quarterback change, right? Well, I think about this, right? I think about what Brian Kelly had to say, right? Brian Kelly said that after the Tennessee game, this is the group we got, and we got to coach them better, right? That was the major focal point in this post-game press conference. We are not coaching this team well and putting them in positions to win. That's the first thing, right? Brian Kelly's not thinking that a quarterback change is needed, right? I trust him more on this for most, right? I trust him more than our fan base sometimes, all right? So, that's the thing about it. Coaching to win, that's a major point with this, right? That's my first point, right? If your coach doesn't even think, and I think just besides that point, right, that we need coaching, there was an ample amount of time in the Tennessee game to put Garrett Nussmeier in. Get the young guy reps, right? If he's this underdeveloped quarterback prospect for LSU currently, why not try and give him some snaps in a blowout, right? Fair thinking there, right? Brian Kelly never gave him snaps. What does that say about Garrett Nussmeier? That he can't get snaps in a blowout like this, huh? That he can't try and be a spark plug for this LSU team, right? If Garrett Nussmeier cannot get snaps in a blowout, he could be a spark plug for LSU. What does that say about his development that Brian Kelly does not want to play him, right? And you're expecting Brian Kelly to play him against Florida or Alabama or Texas A&M, right? Sure, there may come a time where Brian Kelly can just say, screw it, let's play Nussmeier, right? But he hasn't reached that moment yet. He still thinks he can win with Jaden Daniels. And you know what? I agree with him. You know why I agree with him, right? This O-line, this LSU O-line needs Jaden Daniels, right? We are playing the more mobile quarterback because our O-line can never figure this out, right? I forget the number of O-line, alignments and rotations that we have here. Will Campbell had dehydration problems. How does that happen? But anyway, right? You play Jaden Daniels for his legs, right? You don't play him for his ability to. Sure, you do like the ability to pass. You do like how ball security, right? You can't, in theory, right? You don't lose because Jaden Daniels is your quarterback, right? Because he keeps it safe with the ball. He isn't a gunslinger. there was a phrase that has been said about analysis paralysis, right? That's what he has. He is analysis paralysis quarterback. Does it suck, right? Do we want more tempo out of this Mike, Jim Brock, Brian Kelly offense? Sure, but you do not lose games because of how Jane Daniels plays. With the way Garrett Nussmeier plays the quarterback position, you will probably lose games because of that, right? And that's the biggest point as to why LSU does not need a quarterback change right now. They are playing Jane Daniels until Jane Daniels proves that he is not the way to get wins. That's the major thing with this year one. You are trying to chase wins. You are trying to get as many wins as possible. You are trying to luck into wins. And if you are trying to luck into wins, you play Jaden Daniels, all right? Does it suck that your wide receivers are not getting snaps, right? Does it suck that Kayshon Boutte just caught his first touchdown pass against Tennessee in a blowout? Yes, it does. But right now, none of that matters right now, right? What matters right now in the minds of the LSU staff and the mindset of Scott Woodward, Brian Kelly, anyone that makes a decision for this LSU football program is to chase wins, show that this was the right move, and you got Florida next, in which this is the most, probably one of the more important games in the young development of this LSU football program. You are about to face Billy Napier, right? A guy who basically wanted this job, right? Outright wanted this job. He was waiting for this LSU job. And Scott Woodward said, I am not hiring the coach from Louisiana Lafayette. So yes, no matter what, even if it sucks, right? Most important game right now is the Florida one. So that's my rant done as to why LSU is not getting a quarterback change just yet, right? Will a quarterback change eventually happen if there's a losing streak? Absolutely, right? But LSU is chasing wins. This O-line sucks. Guess why? Guess what that means? We are playing the more mobile quarterback that is safe with the ball, and that is Jane Daniels. Garrett Nussmeier is not going to save this if he can't get any snaps in the blowout against Tennessee. So yes, I am sorry that you LSU fans think Garrett Nussmeier is this magical quarterback. This has been a phenomenon with LSU that we all think the backup quarterback is better, but it isn't. The best players are out there. They just need to be coached better, and that's what Brian Kelly thinks himself. This has been Dawson Richard. If you have enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, do all that. All that is very much a thank you. But as I said before, I'm done ranting about this. It's Florida week. I got a bunch of content to be thinking about making with graphics and all that type of stuff. This was just a discussion rant type video. But anyway, see you guys next time.